Welcome to all. So let's continue with a Linux basic commands, and now we will learn about a cockpit. So cockpit is a web-based browser. So it's working on the port number 9090. So we can open in the, if you want to do anything using your web-based, if you want to take your control, if you want to open your session there, yes, we can open the session using here. So how to enable your cockpit? We can use a systemctl enable -- now and cockpit. Okay, so let me I think here a cockpit is not installed here in this server. Okay, so we need to install a cockpit. I think let me find out cockpit is here or not, because let me search. If it's not there, so subscription cockpit web based, yes, it's there. And let me install a cockpit install, and web, it's a web based. So but here it is on your our AWS, so it will ask a username and password. So let me install it. And okay, so cockpit, or either we will do a practical on our VMware workstation. So let me try here first. So this cockpit is supported only CentOS 8 onwards only. No, it was not 7. So right now, CentOS 8 is no more is a binary that is a same clone binary is using on RHEL Red Hat. So now I have seen in the news now they have stopped their collaboration now. So they are just supporting CentOS 7 only till 2024. So now it is asking me to install. So let me install Cockpit here. So Cockpit is a web-based so services. So we can check our services there. We can, if you want, we can create a users there. So we need to use this systemctl enable this Cockpit services here. So let me enable it here. Okay, so it's created, and systemctl status and sorry, systemctl status and cockpit.socket. Okay, so now it is active here, and I want to take the console of this web services. How can I take? I must be. I need to take my public IP. So then I can access here. So let me open here, and it's working on port number by default 9090. And so here, so what is the public IP? So let me check my public IP first. So my public IP is 3.14.12.228, and it's working on the port number 9090. And let me use HTTPS here. So now you can see. Okay, so don't do if you don't know this here. Right now we know this is our BM, where I am our AWS BM IP, and if you are proceeding this one, so might be virus. Okay, but in our case it's nothing like that. Okay, so please don't be proceed here. If you are see like that result on your if you are searching something, and you will find out like that, so don't we do. Okay, so we know it is a safe, so that was the reason I'm click on here. Now you can see here. Okay, I think we can't log in here. Let me try with here Is it I'm able to do or not? Let me set the password of root. Mm. So I have set the password. So let's see, is it allow or not? I'm not sure here. Mm. So you can check the logs as well also. So here, so tail, oh, it's not, it's allowed. Wow. So it is a loophole also. Loophole in the sense it is allowed here. So you don't need here the key. Without key, I'm able, if you share and you have installed it here. So I'm able to see here. Now you can see my CPU here, memory. So, but by default, Cockpit is not installed there. So what I did here, so here, I have installed the Cockpit package and I have used systemctl enable -- now cockpit dot socket. So what I did actually here, enable means it will on at the time of boot mode. Means when you restart your server, automatically this service will be start at boot time, during boot time. Okay, that is the meaning of here. And how we can check the status here? We can check a status here. Okay, this is a service name. Okay, so now let's come on the graphical. So it is on RHEL8 onwards, CentOS 8 onwards only. Right now we are here, we are going on a Red Hat server. So now you can see CPU, memory, your host name, your system name, domain name, on profile. You will see here machine ID and the model name, HBM. Okay, so view hardware details. So here you can see hardware details. So we have a 1 GB and bridge Intel. Okay, so you can see the hardware detail also. So right now CPU, they are using a Exxon processor and BIOS date. You are getting here their system information here. We are able to see these are the PCI. You can see the hardware details here, and here you can see the hello. So logs here, you can see your logs here, and networking. Let me click on networking. So here you can see your, it's my Docker IP is there, and it's my LAN IP. It will show us here. And here you can see transmitting, transmitting and receiving here. If you want to add VLAN bridge or here you can do. And if you want to create your more accounts, so you can create accounts here. So right now, all these accounts has been created. This is a cloud user and root test here. These are the accounts here I have created. Let me click on a service. So these are the services. Some services are running, some stop. These are, if you want, you can enable the services here as well also. So graphically, you can handle here. And software update and terminal here. You directly will get a terminal here. Okay. if you think you want to do something here, you will get this terminal. Now check the TTY here. So I'm here. Let's see now practical. Let's check W. So now you can see here. Now it is not came here. Now see how it is came here now. Earlier you are getting a PTS 0, 1, 2, but it is not a now PTS. It is a BAP console. And it's showing here this public IP, and it's showing from how the session is established here. Here it will show SSD session, but here how it is showing here local host here. So you can see here whatever you want you can do here as well. Also df space -h, you know, you can take your console, and it is also good, but make sure if you want to enable it, you need to make your hardening of your server. Either it might be loophole, so anyone can access your server, and he can do whatever he want to do here. So directly log in with the root. So I never recommended directly you can log in with the root. Just use your normal user, then switch as a sudo. So later coming lectures we will learn how to configure sudo users. So till right now it's fine. So application, you can see is there any application is installed here. So subscription manager. So okay, so one application we right now we did it, and diagnostic reports, nothing is there. Kernel dump, if here it is crash, suppose if your system is crashed, you will get your reports here. So where it will stored in under /var/crash system, and the reserved memory is 160 MB only. So, and C Linux, in coming lecture we learn about a C Linux. It is a security related. So it apply on file and directories. We will learn upcoming lectures. Subscription. So you can see Red Hat Linux here. It shows us in the currently not registered. If you want to take your enterprise services, you can register with your Red Hat, and they can provide. And software update is there, and this system is not registered. Means it is not registered with a Red Hat satellite server, so will not get any updates from their Red Hat satellite servers. So init level, so before CentOS 6, or I'm talking about before CentOS or RHEL 6 or 5, we having a cat/etc init tab. So there 0 means shutdown, single user. Second, multi-user mode without NFS. 3, full multi-user mode. 4th, not used. 5th, graphically mode. 6th, reboot. Right now we don't have a similar, but no more this file right now /etc/init tab file. This file is replaced completely. So if you see, if you want to shut down your system, then use a, right now it's working also, shutdown. Okay, init 0. And if you want to reboot your system, use init 6 or reboot command. Okay. So now let's see this cat/init tab. So now this file has been replaced. Now this file is no more. Okay, so now you can see this file is replaced here. Now handled by, these are all the things is handled by this here. Now you can the complete target. We need to use a system set default. We'll learn about later, but right now this file is no more, and I will let you know in coming lectures. Okay. So right now this file is no more, and earlier this file having these entries, these were entries here. So right now there is no more entries.